Welcome back to our channel. Have you ever found yourself wondering if a woman is interested in you but not quite sure? How to tell you might be looking for clear, direct signs. But the truth is, the most powerful signals are often the subtle ones. These are the quiet gestures, the small movements that can tell you everything you need to know. And if you learn to spot them, you'll have a deeper understanding of what she truly feels without her ever saying a word. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that many men overlook: the subtle signs women give when they want you closer. These signs are often far more meaningful than any words could express. And when you recognize them, you'll unlock the secret to building stronger, more genuine connections with women. Whether it's through body language, small gestures, or the way they engage with you. There are 7 key behaviors that will tell you she wants to get closer. These insights are rooted in 1 principles which help you maintain clarity, composure, and confidence in your interactions. So make sure to stick with us until the end, because by mastering these signs, you can elevate your connections and navigate your relationships with a calm, grounded mindset. Let's dive in, understanding the subtle cues. Relationships are like a dance, a series of movements and gestures that speak louder than words. Sometimes the greatest connections aren't formed through conversation, but through a look, a touch, or even a quiet moment of shared space. Women often give away their true feelings through these subtle actions, and if you're paying attention, you'll begin to notice patterns that tell you exactly when she's interested. As Peter Drucker once said, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. This couldn't be more true in romantic connections. While many men focus on the words, a woman says the real magic lies in what's left unsaid, in the unspoken cues that reveal her interest and desire to connect. So let's take a closer look at the 7 key signs that show a woman wants you closer. Sign number 1, a loving smile. Think back to a moment when a woman smiled at you in a way that made your heart skip a beat. Maybe she tilted her head slightly to the side as she smiled at you. And for a moment, the world seemed to slow down that head tilt. It's not accidental. It's a subtle but powerful signal of openness and comfort. When a woman tilts her head while smiling at you, she's unconsciously exposing her neck, one of the most vulnerable parts of her body. This act isn't just about body language, it's a silent invitation to connect the head tilt signals. Trust she's telling you that she feels safe with you, and that's a huge sign of attraction. This subtle gesture creates an atmosphere of intimacy, one where she's lowering her guard just for you. It's an unspoken message saying, "I'm comfortable around you and I want you to get closer." But the head tilt isn't the only signal here. When she pairs it with a genuine smile, the kind that reaches her eyes and lights up her face, that's when you know she's really interested. A real smile, not the polite one she gives to strangers, but one that communicates warmth, happiness, and a desire to engage with you. It's a sign that she genuinely enjoys your company. Think of it as a contagious effect. When she smiles and tilts her head, your brain is likely to respond by relaxing and smiling back. It's a feedback loop that strengthens the connection between you two. And when the smile is paired with eye contact, especially if she holds your gaze just a little longer than usual, that's an unmistakable sign that she's inviting you to connect on a deeper level, engaging pause. Have you ever experienced that moment when someone's smile and gaze made you feel instantly at ease? Or perhaps you've caught someone's gaze and noticed them smiling, but then you felt drawn to respond in kind. That's the magic of body language at play. These little signals can speak volumes. Sign number 2, invading your emotional space. This one is subtle but incredibly powerful. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe having a conversation, and you notice her subtly sliding her chair closer to yours. Or maybe you're standing in line, and instead of keeping a polite distance, she steps just a little closer than necessary in these moments. It's not just about physical space, it's about emotional space. When a woman leans in slightly or steps into your personal bubble, she's testing the waters. She's gauging whether you're as open to deepening the connection as she is. This move is often instinctive, a way of signaling her interest without needing to say anything in the language of proximity. The closer someone moves toward you, the more comfortable they feel. This is known as proxemic, the study of how we use space to communicate if she's willing to close that gap between you, whether it's by leaning in when you speak or positioning herself closer to you in a crowded space. It's a clear indication that she's comfortable with you and wants to a stronger connection. And if she touches you during this proximity, like lightly brushing your arm or tapping your shoulder, these small touches are more than just accidental. They're deliberate and meaningful when she enters your personal space. It's not just about physical closeness, it's an invitation to connect emotionally. The proximity isn't accidental, it's intentional. And when you recognize these signals, you'll understand that she's looking to get closer, both physically and emotionally. Signs are a 3 mirroring your movements. It's fascinating how we tend to unconsciously mirror the movements and gestures of people we feel drawn to. Have you ever noticed a woman leaning in when you do, or raising her hand just as you raise yours? This subtle behavior is part of a phenomenon known as the chameleon effect, where we imitate the actions of those we feel connected to. It's a sign that her body is trying to synchronize with yours, a way of saying, I resonate with you. Mirroring isn't just a physical reaction, it's a deep psychological connection. Neuroscience shows that when we're attracted to someone, our mirror neurons activate, prompting us to mimic their movements. It's a way for our bodies to communicate harmony and mutual understanding. When a woman mirrors you, whether it's through gestures, posture, or even tone of voice, it's a strong signal that she feels emotionally aligned with you. It's like a silent proclamation of interest, a nonverbal cue that says, I feel comfortable with you and I want to get closer. This mirroring behavior isn't limited to physical movements. It can also extend to your energy if you're calm and composed. She might reflect that calmness if you're upbeat and energetic. She may respond in kind, raising the level of her enthusiasm to match your. This emotional resonance amplifies the connection, making it more profound and authentic. In short, mirroring is a clear sign that she wants to connect with you. It's not just a coincidence, it's an unconscious invitation to build a deeper relationship. Sign: there are 4 sparks of collision. Physical touch: when a woman finds ways to touch you, even in subtle, seemingly accidental ways, it's one of the clearest signs she wants to get closer. A light brush on your arm during a conversation, a gentle tap on your shoulder while laughing, or even a soft touch on your hand while passing something to you. These actions might seem casual, but they're often intentional touches. One of the most powerful non-verbal cues for expressing attraction. Research shows that even the slightest touch can have a profound psychological impact. It triggers the release of oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, which promotes bonding, trust, and emotional connection. Think about it. When she leans in closer and lightly touches your arm, does it spark something in you? Does it make you more aware of her presence and feel a deeper connection? If so, you're experiencing the power of touch in action. These brief moments of physical connection can significantly deepen your emotional bond and increase attraction. Even playful gestures, like a gentle nudge with her shoulder, when laughing at something you said, can create a shared moment of joy and intimacy. This kind of touch builds trust and affection, inviting a deeper connection without the need for words. So the next time she touches your arm or shoulders, don't just brush it off. Recognize it as an invitation to explore a deeper emotional connection, one that may lead to something meaningful. Sign number 5, lingering after the conversation. Have you ever been in a conversation where after the main topic is finished, she sticks around a little longer than necessary? She doesn't rush off, and instead she continues talking, laughing at your jokes, or even just maintaining close proximity. This lingering is one of the most subtle yet powerful signs of interest when a woman lingers after a conversation. It's often a deliberate choice. She's signaling that she enjoys your company and wants to stay connected with you. In fact, psychologists argue that when someone feels emotionally attracted to another, the instinct is to extend their time together to prolong the connection. This behavior isn't random. It's a conscious decision that reflects her emotional state, the desire to be near you and enjoy the bond you're building. She may even lean closer or maintain eye contact, signaling that she's emotionally engaged and interested in deepening the interaction. If you notice her sticking around after a conversation, see it as an opportunity to further engage. Keep the conversation going by asking her about things that interest her, or suggest something spontaneous like grabbing a coffee together. This shows that you're interested in getting to know her on a deeper level and gives her the chance to reciprocate that interest. Lingering isn't just about spending more time together, it's about deepening the emotional connection. So when you notice her hanging around after the conversation, take it as a sign that she's interested in moving the relationship forward. Sign Darker 6, revealing vulnerability. One of the most powerful ways a woman can signal that she wants to connect more deeply is through revealing vulnerability. This might come in the form of her adjusting her clothing, fiddling with jewelry, or touching her neck while you're talking. While these gestures might seem innocuous, they can have significant meaning. When a woman touches her neck or adjusts a necklace, she's often signaling both attraction and vulnerability. The neck is one of the most delicate parts of the body, and when she exposes it or draws attention to it, it's a clear sign of trust. She's saying, "I find you appealing and I feel comfortable enough to be vulnerable with you." These small actions are her way of presenting her best self to you. She may be nervous or excited, but these gestures indicate that she's interested in making a deeper connection. Instead of ignoring these signs, pay attention and mirror her actions. Compliment her in a sincere way, acknowledging her vulnerability with respect and warmth. By recognizing these subtle cues, you show her that you see her beyond just her surface appearance. You see her vulnerability and you're willing to honor it, which can build a deeper emotional bond between you. Sign number S, the subtlety of flirting. Flirting can be one of the most delicate yet clear signals that a woman wants to get closer. Often, it's not in the overt gestures, but in the small, seemingly insignificant actions that weave together to form a tapestry of attraction. One of the most classic signs of flirting is when she begins to twirl her hair during a conversation. If you notice her gently twisting a strand of hair around her finger while maintaining eye contact with you, it's a powerful sign. It's not just a nervous habit. It's a way for her to soothe herself while simultaneously drawing attention to herself in a subtle yet flirtation manner. It's as if her body is saying, "I'm interested and I want you to notice." This playful act has a dual purpose. It's both a self-soothing gesture and a way to engage you in the conversation without words. When paired with prolonged eye contact, the message becomes even clearer. She's not only paying attention to you, but she's giving you an unspoken invitation to engage deeper. The key to responding here is subtlety. You don't need to overdo it, but you should acknowledge the playfulness with your own calm and sincere response. Acknowledge her interest by maintaining the eye contact, and when the moment feels right, offer a compliment that goes beyond her physical appearance. Something like, "I admire your positivity," or "You have a great energy about you," complimenting her personality. Or, "Spirit shows you're engaged on a deeper level, and it reflects your emotional intelligence." If you feel the attraction growing, don't rush it. Instead, enjoy the dance of flirting and be open to seeing where it leads. If she continues to make these subtle flirtatious moves, it's a clear sign that she's ready to explore a deeper connection with you. By now, you should have a clearer understanding of the subtle signs that indicate a woman wants you closer. These signs may not be overt or loud, but they speak volumes when you learn to read them. The key takeaway here is that attraction often isn't verbal. It's found in the way she engages with you, the way her body language mirrors yours, and the little touches that create an emotional bridge between you two. But perhaps, most importantly, recognizing these signs gives you the power to respond with confidence, patience, and emotional intelligence. By paying attention to these cues, you can create a space where trust, intimacy, and connection flourish. Remember, it's not just about reading the signs, it's about how you respond to them. Be present, stay grounded in your confidence, and don't rush the process. When you engage with clarity and authenticity, you create an environment where genuine connections can thrive. These subtle behaviors are her way of telling you she wants you closer, whether it's through a head tilt, a smile, or a gentle touch. Each of these signs is a chance for you to move forward in building a deeper connection. So don't overlook them in relationships. It's often the quiet moments, the subtle gestures, and the silent conversations that hold the most power. By mastering the art of reading these signs, you open yourself up to more meaningful connections. And by staying true to yourself, grounded in the calm confidence of Stoicism, you can navigate these interactions with clarity and ease. Thank you for watching today's video. Stay confident and see you in the